Okay. How many of you today woke up and said, I'm going to go out and get an attitude today? We don't do that, do we? But how many of you, when you go home at the end of the day, had something happen on the plus side or minus side, and it affects the way you think about your day? How many of those people? Okay. So we kind of like run into attitudes, and attitudes run into us, if you will. Okay. Well, welcome to Success or Less. It's all attitude, dude. So we're going to talk about attitude. What is attitude? Why is it important? Where does it come from? What's its implications for your success, your beliefs about self? The intent is to provide you with some tips, some thoughts about, okay, what can I do about managing it, self-managing it, if you will.
Jim Meier is an author, sports psychology coach, radio talk show host, and founder of the Training and Consulting Connection.
His nationally recognized Championship Thinking course has become the premier development tool for some of the world's largest and most respected organizations.
His simple but revolutionary program has earned Jim a spot on Leadership Excellence Magazine's Top 100 Minds on Personal Development, alongside Stephen Covey, Zig Ziglar, and Oprah Winfrey.
His approach? Apply the tested success principles from the world of competitive sports to any individual, team, or organization that wants to dramatically improve their performance.
As I think, so I am. Let's at least assume it's true. Okay? Assume it's true. Wouldn't it make sense to learn about thinking and my own thinking? That's what this course does. It peels through the process.
Jim is creative. He has developed some very good content that is applicable to a broad range of people and companies.
I had the opportunity to invite him to come in and speak with my financial services group of advisors and do a presentation on championship thinking.
Who do you get the truth from? Think about my belief and how my belief affects my self-talk, my self-image, my self-worth. Huge correlations, direct correlations. Okay.
I think that the value that he brought was probably twofold in that financial advisors are very accustomed to having educational sessions that are very focused toward productivity or education as far as products and services. And what I liked, and I think what the financial advisors enjoyed about Jim's presentation, was it was about developing themselves and thinking like a leader, relationships, and positive thinking in not only their financial practice, but also in their lives, in their personal lives.
Since 1976, Jim's enjoyed serving organizations as a consultant, trainer, coach, and speaker in many ways, anchored in these core areas.
Also think about Jim's work with the individual, the importance of our mental makeup and our mental game, if you will. How we can encourage ourselves by either having positive self-talk or negative self-talk. And that has made an impact on me as I continue to learn and develop my skills as a leader.
Pat Casey, head coach of the national champion Oregon State Beavers, writes, Jim, thank you for the sports psychology work you did with our team during the College World Series this year. Winning baseball requires a high level of mental and physical ability at both the individual and team level. Your ability to clearly communicate mental game skills served us well.
Marilyn Arnold of New York Life writes, as I reflect on our coaching sessions, I realized that we applied a very disciplined approach while being flexible to my personality and pace. This kept me focused, which in turn increased my enthusiasm, confidence, and commitment to set and meet goals. Thank you for serving as my professional coach. Your work has been superb.
People ask me all the time, they said, what's the core? And I said, well, the core is you got to believe in yourself, and that doesn't mean eliminate doubt. You just subjugate doubt. Doubt is always with us. Doubt has its value. Doubt creates questioning skills. Okay, doesn't take everything for granted. But when it comes to performance time, again, do you want yourself to be believing in yourself or doubting yourself? Dumb question. Okay, how many of you plan to go to Nebraska football game Saturday? I mean, you know, here's the dumbest question all day. You want the players to believe they can win, or not, or doubt? Yeah, right? Stupid, right? I mean, is there psychology, is there sociology, is there philosophy that goes along with success in performance? You darn tootin' there is. There's a lot of it.
Jim, I thought you'd enjoy hearing how just a little card and a little talk you gave can and did make a difference for me and my family climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. All three of us made it to the top. Thanks for your upbeat approach to life and its challenges.
I think that Jim's background of his military background, his business acumen and background, his desire to always have a smile on his face, even when things aren't going quite so well. And he displays that whether you're with him in a social setting or passing him on the street or in an actual meeting or an actual training session. He's very easy and very acceptant of what life gives you and teaches people as well as himself continuously how easy it can be if you just want to try.
Well, I'm a real person, but I had to overcome a family tragedy. I had a schizophrenic brother with very tragic circumstances that took my mother's life when I was in my 20s. And then my brother committed suicide too. And I had to raise young kids, and I had to overcome a lot. So when I was diagnosed with cancer, to me it was like, okay, it's my turn. I've had so many friends that have had to face this, and it's prevalent today, that to me this didn't seem that big of a deal. That once you've overcome, it gives you a confidence that yesterday can be hard, but today's today, and I'll face up to it. I'll be positive. I'll face it head on. When I listen to him, I feel electrified. I feel like I can go out and really make a difference. It gives me life again. It gives me spark in my body. And he's helped me see an attitude of gratitude no matter what the circumstances are.
The world can be tough and very tough and harsh on people, right? Now, I know you well enough to know that your recovery is attributed to a number of things, but certainly the foundation is attitude. Because you've told me that, right? Let's give her a round of applause.
When you look at the lives of so many people, you know, even Abraham Lincoln, look how many times he had to lose before he won. That kind of mental toughness, he was chosen. You know, he had to be the man in that time, in that place. And I think Jim's chosen right now to be the man in time and place to give a positive message, to help change the negative charges in our world right now.
I think that Jim Meier and his programs and his passion for getting individuals to use the skills that they already have and just have never either been allowed or been taught how to do that, such as championship thinking, or thinking about things in a way much differently that puts you in a different light, and realizing that you really do have control over how your day goes, how your week goes, how your month goes, and how your life goes.
I truly believe that the job of a coach, or you call it a mentor, it is not to change a person, it's to assist them to become a better version of their existing self, if they want to.
Definitely any company that is interested in the personal growth of the individual, which translates, I think, into productivity of the individual and the organization. So I think it's unlimited who can be helped by Jim and his message.
Jim can breathe new life into your company, new life into your organization, and start another infusion of hey, let's get up and go, let's change the world, let's make somebody breathe easier, let's be positive, let's live life.
There's power in all of you. See, I believe everybody's a gift. I mean, I'm closed-minded about that. Okay? Everybody is a gift. You got gifts given to you, but you're a gift. That's not disputable for me. And my work, what my commitment and purpose is to do whatever I can to assist people become better versions of themselves. And you do that by going inside and unwrapping the gifts you have and use them for yourself and others. The world really needs you. Okay? Give to it.
Unleash the creativity and innovation of your team today.
Call Jim Meier at 402-490-9293 or log on to championshipthinkingcoach.com.